Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Bascom, Ohio, the site of tonight's SBC River matchup between the Hopewell-Loudon Lady Chieftains and the Calvert Lady Senecas. I'm Nate Mullins on the call with Greg Kinn. We've got Connor Roush on the call with us. He's also on the camera. Thanks for tuning in on the pregame show brought to you by XCARET Mexican Restaurant. Let's take a moment.
Whoa. Connor pulling double duties. He better not be getting double paychecks.
Well, you get 2 paychecks. Why didn't he?
Yeah, come on, Greg. Come on now.
Yeah.
Let's take a moment before we get to the action here tonight between these two squads and thank all of our sponsors for allowing us to bring this broadcast to you live and paywall free right here on Heart of Ohio Sports. We'd like to thank Your Legacy Federal Credit Union, Hope in FOSTORIA, XCARET Mexican Restaurant, National Machinery, E&R Precision Lighting, Studio Squared, Wagner Flowers and Greenhouse, STEINMETZ Signs and Graphic Inc., Mullins Entertainment, First National Bank of Sycamore, UIS Insurance and Investments, Ohio Army National Guard, Art Lessons by Chelsea Mullins, FEASEL'S Frame and Collision, and Linda S. Ritzler Accounting, all proud sponsors with us right here on Heart of Ohio Sports. We're just about set for opening tip between these two teams. And Connor, these two teams familiar with each other, obviously. This is a rivalry game. You know all about this rivalry. You're a Hopewell-Loudon guy. What does this matchup mean to these schools?
I mean, it means everything. It's always one of those games circled on the schedule each year, and for it being a rival, no matter what sport you're playing, you want to beat your rival.
And I think it's one of those games, like I always say, when these two teams match up, you can throw away the records.
Yep.
But if you want to know them, anyways, Calvert is 1-1 coming into this one. Hopewell-Loudon sits at 1-4, and we are just about set to tip this one off. Thanks again for tuning in here with us on Heart of Ohio Sports. Keys to the game tonight brought to you by E&R Precision Lighting. Our defensive player of the game will be brought to you by Wagner's Flowers Shop and Greenhouse. Fan of the game tonight brought to you by STEINMETZ Signs and Graphic Inc. All timeouts presented by First National Bank of Sycamore. And folks, go over to our Instagram page, search Heart of Ohio Sports, and vote on our fan poll. That's right, we have a fan poll for the game tonight. Vote for your favorite team. We'll reveal those results later tonight during the broadcast. That fan poll brought to you by UIS Insurance and Investments. Opening tip controlled by the Hopewell-Loudon Chieftains. We're underway with our first game of the year here on Heart of Ohio Sports.
First game of the year at the end of the year. It feels weird saying that, right?
It does, doesn't it? First shot off the mark for the Chieftains. And a turnover under the basket gives the ball back to Hopewell-Loudon.
Well, Connor, this is our first basketball game, but is this your first basketball game so far this season?
This actually is my first basketball game.
I know you've been trying to get out and about, cover some more sports here lately while we were on a little hiatus.
We got the girls' game tonight. Then we got boys basketball tomorrow and wrestling on Saturday, so it's going to be a busy winter, guys.
Busy guy.
Everybody loves the wrestling.
Alyssa Rishti fouled on her way to the basket. So she'll be at the line for 2 shots. Looking for the first points of the game here.
Let's say, remember the ride that this team took us on last season, guys.
Right, absolutely right.
See if they're just as hot as they were at the end of last season.
I mean, they were rolling towards the end of that
They really were.
campaign. We covered them all the way up until their regional championship. And then when they went to districts, of course, you know, the big bad OHSAA said, no, you can't do that anymore. We want to do that now.
Now.
Rishti with a 3 off the mark. And the Chieftains grab the rebound. On the floor, number 20, Carson Snyder. Number 2, Olivia Bishop. Number 3, Sydney Brickner. Number 5, Miley Alt. And number 1, Madison Holcomb. That's for the Chieftains. 5 on the floor. Those are starting 5 for Hopewell-Loudon. For Tiffin Calvert.
Early season matchup, Nate, so you're going to have both of these squads, for the most part, healthy rosters on both sides.
Yeah, that's a good point, Connor. Chieftains down 2-0 here at home. 6:10 left here in the first quarter as foul on the floor before the shot. Chieftains will inbound on the sideline here. It's a beautiful gymnasium over here. You got to love the mural on the wall. That big chieftain coming through the wall over there.
I always look forward to seeing whatever artwork is going to be on the gym wall in these schools that we go to.
So if you guys look at the HL over there and that paint, right about the middle of the HL is where I signed my name before they laid the floor.
Oh, boo, Connor. I thought you were going to tell me you painted it or something.
Yeah, they had the year when they were building it, they had everyone come over and sign their name on the gym floor.
Right there over there in that HL,
So
that's where my grandpappy.
You guys see that brand new high school they built over there? I stood right there and ate a hot dog and watched them build that.
Olivia Bishop sinks a 3. Puts the Chieftains on top, 3-2. You think there's a little bit of rust with some of these players getting back into it, just trying to get back into the basketball pace?
I'd say there has to be, because I'm going to tell you this much. I feel a little bit of rust getting back into the basketball season.
I was just about to say the same thing. I'm like, I don't know if they have any rust, but I'm feeling a little bit right now.
We definitely know.
A nice feed under the basket. Rishti to Meyer. Carly Meyer finishes.
I'm glad we don't have to play either one of these teams tonight. I don't think we're ready, guys.
Right?
We definitely have some of these girls that are transitioning from the volleyball net to the basketball net.
Yeah, absolutely. For Tiffin Calvert on the floor, Alyssa Rishti, number 3. Kaylee Concepcion, number 2. Carly Meyer, number 11. Megan Rumback, number 10. And Kate Coleman, number 22. That's your 5 on the floor. Rishti leading the way for the Senecas this year. 22 points a game. She fires. Actually, that was Concepcion for the 3. Meyer grabs the rebound. Back up with it, no good, but draws the foul. Foul's on number 3, Sydney Brickner. And Meyer unable to convert on the first. And she gets the second one to go. It's 5-3, Tiffin Calvert. Under the basket, that one tipped away, stolen by the Senecas. And poked out of bounds, last touch by Hopewell-Loudon's Madison Holcomb. And a 3. Hey, we remember that one.
I was actually waiting for it. I was going to say something to you. I was like, oh.
I missed the first one.
Oh.
Stolen away.
No, you say it the right way. It was stolen away.
Stolen away. Sydney Brickner called for the foul. And that'll put Megan Rumback at the line. Senecas lead 8-3. 3:55 left to play here in the first quarter. Talk about our keys to the game here in just a minute.
Yeah, give me just a minute.
In just a minute. And Rumback unable to convert at the line, but Rishti steals it away. Goes up with it. No good off the glass, but she gets it back and puts it up and in.
Nice.
A lot of defense on that possession there. 2 steals for Rishti. Under the basket, it's no good. Rishti, full court pass. Oh! Almost had the touchdown. Did you see the launch on that pass?
We gotta get out of football season. It's still on our mind.
I mean, that had an arc to it, though, you know?
Threw it 30 yards downfield.
I mean, did you see the spin on the spiral on that, you know?
Good stuff.
Oh, what a move under the basket, but unable to finish is Carson Snyder. Rishti, cut off by the defense. Now pulls it, pops it, and knocks it down. Alyssa Rishti. She's got 7 points here. And the Senecas lead by 10. Timeout called by Hopewell-Loudon. This timeout brought to you by First National Bank of Sycamore. Gives me a little bit of time to tell you about our new friends. Some more new sponsors here this year, folks. I'll tell you about Wagner Flower Shop and Greenhouse. They've been your trusted local florist in Tiffin, Ohio since 1847.
Yeah, I thought that was a misprint when I saw that on their logo.
1847. That's right. That is not a mistake. No. Been serving this community for a long time. From stunning arrangements to everyday flowers, Wagner's helps you say it beautifully. Whether it's celebrating victories or supporting your loved ones, visit them on Greenfield Street at 907 East County Road 50 or order online at wagnerflowers.com with convenient pickup and delivery options. Wagner Flower Shop and Greenhouse, where tradition blooms. I know you might not be thinking about flowers this time of year, but it's always the perfect time of year to think about your significant other. Pick up some great gifts there. I got Chelsea a really nice arrangement there.
I heard you got her a job
last week. She did get a job there, yes. She just started working there recently. Stolen under the basket by Megan Rumback. Now Alyssa Rishti. Concepcion, back to Rishti. Well, floater is no good, but Rumback gets the rebound. Now Rishti, now Chieftains with it.
Connor, what do you think about Nate's secret plan to go buy Chelsea a bunch of gifts and then have her get a job there so she can pay for her own gifts?
Coast to coast. Alyssa Rishti lays it up and in. She's got 9 points here. And a rebound cleared out by Carly Meyer. Down low for Rumback. Back out to Concepcion. Corner three. No. Rebound tipped under the basket. And it's grabbed down low. Now over into the corner. And a rebound grab by the Chieftains. Jimmy doesn't even know her name, darn it. So I don't have a roster for this game. They usually provide one here, but I wasn't able to get one before the game. I'm using Max Preps for my roster right now, and they have 2 number 32s listed for Calvert. Claire Thompson or Sarah McCarty. And there is a 32 on the floor right now. So I hope at some point Jimmy figures out who she is so we can give her the credit she deserves. She's the first one off the bench for Tiffin Calvert here tonight. Now checking in for Tiffin Calvert. Number 23. And I don't have I don't have a name for her either, darn it. Chieftains with the ball. Push it into the forecourt. Olivia Bishop now with it. She's got the only points here for the Chieftains in the first quarter. She shoots it from 3, no good. And a rebound grab by Rishti. "15 seconds left here in the first quarter. Looks like the Senecas are going to try to hold it for the last shot here. That was a quick first quarter.
Yeah.
Under the basket. Shot up, no good. Rebound grab by the Chieftains. And it'll go the other way as Casey Fleckner grabs the rebound and is fouled under the basket. Three-quarter court shot, no good. That's the end of the first quarter. Tiffin Calvert on top of Hopewell-Loudon, 15-3. We'll step aside, take a timeout. We'll come back. You're watching Heart of Ohio Sports.
Don't go anywhere. You're watching Heart of Ohio Sports.
Heart of Ohio Sports gives fans the access they want when they want it. And the athletes get the coverage they deserve. Our broadcasts are free, and they always will be. We don't hide behind a paywall. When my family can't come to the games, they always watch on Heart of Ohio Sports.
UIS Insurance and Investments, your hometown agency, providing a full range of insurance and financial services with a local touch. Contact your homegrown agent, Sam Schelt Palm, for a professional review today at 419-447-4242, extension 1132. You're watching high school basketball right here on Heart of Ohio Sports, the pulse of the Buckeye State. Welcome back to Bascom, Ohio. We're here at Chieftains Gymnasium for this SBC River matchup between the Tiffin Calvert Senecas and the Hopewell-Loudon Chieftains. I'm Nate Mullins on the call with Connor Roush and Greg the Wizard Kinn. Start of the second quarter sees the Senecas leading 15-3, and Tiffin Calvert with the possession. Alyssa Richie leading all scorers with 9 points, picking up where she left off last year.
The one thing I've been really impressed so far, Nate, is just how the ball movement is with the Senecas. Creating opportunities like that, open shot.
Absolutely. Senecas are doing a great job on defense, especially. Really suffocating the Chieftains on that end of the floor here.
Hasn't been too many shot opportunities so far.
Right. Holcomb in the corner. Now out to Bishop. Olivia Bishop steps to the side for the 3. That was a nice little sidestep move there by Bishop. Gets the 3 to go. She's got 6. Now Rishti gives it off to Concepcion. Isn't that fun to say? Isn't that a fun name to say? Rishti under the basket, no good. Denied by the defense. Chieftains trying to push. Miley Alt.
And maybe this is the push that they need. You got 5 straight points and a defensive stop there.
That's the key, though, Connor. They got to get the defensive stops. And there was a poke away, but a foul on the reach-in. It's going to be called against Carson Snyder.
Yeah, especially with how fast this ball movement's going, finding that open player.
Yeah. Kate Coleman will inbound for the Senecas. And that's stolen away. Bishop with the steal for the Chieftains, pushing it down the floor. Draws a double team, and Rumback with the steal. Coleman, corner sidestep for the three, no good. Under the basket for Meyer. And now the steal by Madison Holcomb. That one off of Tiffin Calvert and out of bounds. It'll stay with the Chieftains. Oh no, they're gonna say Seneca's ball. Rishke under the basket, spin move, off the glass.
What a pass that was. That was a nice pass.
Nice pass, and a nice little spin move by Alyssa Rishke in the paint there. Bishop, a little Euro step to get a space in the paint, but unable to finish. Coleman, run back. Now Concepcion on the left wing. It's over, and that one's thrown out of bounds, intended for Kate Coleman. I think Coleman's sporting those LaMelo balls. I think that's what those are. No, those are Kyrie's. Never mind.
I wouldn't have a clue.
I don't think the LaMelos would be.
Dude, those Mellows are so
You know
slick.
who I'm thinking of? The big baller brand.
Yeah.
So, no, they're.
The new Mellows are like, they're Pumas. I don't know. They're slick. I love them.
Yeah.
They're like Scooby-Doo branded. Ridiculous.
Well, you get that when you ball out, right?
That's right. Ooh, nice move by Bishop. Unable to finish that one. That one would have been a long two had she got it to go. But now we're sitting at the 4-minute mark here in the second quarter. Senecas lead by 11, 19-8. Nice give and go there, but unable to finish is Rishke at the basket. Now Coleman with the rebound. Grabs the loose ball. Under the basket, Carly Meyer. Puts it up. Off the rim, no good. Run back, puts it back. And Megan Rumback frustrating these Chieftains coaching staff right now with these extra effort opportunities. Connor, that's really been the key here in this early going is second chance opportunities for Tiffin Calvert. They have just been getting too many of them.
Yes, they have.
I think that's what Steve Suter's down there telling his team right now. Hey, we can live with them missing shots. We can live with them making shots, but we can't live is them missing shots and them getting their own rebounds. You know, we got to be able to box out, get the rebound, limit their second chance opportunities.
You know, and I don't think it's 100% on size. It's relatively matched up, but you can just tell that they have the extra oomph in their steps so far, and it's showing.
This timeout brought to you by First National Bank of Sycamore. Gives me a minute to thank all of our sponsors here on Heart of Ohio Sports. We want to thank Your Legacy Federal Credit Union, Hope and Fostoria, Xcaret Mexican Restaurant, National Machinery, E&R Precision Lighting, Studio Squared, Wagner Flower Shop and Greenhouse, STEINMETZ Signs and Graphic Inc., Mullins Entertainment, First National Bank of Sycamore, UIS Insurance and Investments, Ohio Army National Guard, Art Lessons by Chelsea Mullins, FEASEL'S Frame and Collision, and Linda S. Ritzler Accounting. All proud sponsors with us right here on Heart of Ohio Sports. 3:44 left to play here in the first half. Chieftains with possession. Miley Alt gives it down low for Sydney Brickner. That shot no good, but Bishop grabs the loose ball. Olivia Bishop over to Alt for three, no good, but she's fouled on the shot. And that'll send her to the line for 3 shots. Number 1 rule, don't foul a jump shooter. That's so hard, though. She makes the first. These are her first free throws of the season here. Unable to get the second one to go.
First trip to the free throw line tonight for the Chieftains.
Yep. And the second one is off the mark as well. So 1 of 3 from the line for Alt on that trip. 21-9. Senecas on top. Rishti back out. Coleman. Cross court for Concepcion for 3. No good. And a rebound tipped and grabbed by Coleman under the basket for Meyer. Put it up, put it in. Off the glass.
You know, the Chieftains have been getting the rebounds, though, but like you said, the defense for the Senecas has just been suffocating so far.
Yeah. Even when they do get a rebound, the Senecas are there to steal it away.
Yeah.
Brickner pulls it up, no good. And Rishti grabs the rebound.
You know, I think the run that they had last year, once they figured it out, Calvert, they knew coming into this season of what they had and what they were capable of doing, or capable to do.
So a held ball, possession arrow favoring the Chieftains. Yeah, you made a good point, though, Connor. Chieftains have it now. 2:29 left to play here in the first half. That one's stolen away by Rishti, but she stepped on the baseline. And it'll go back to the Chieftains. Into the forecourt now. Sydney Brickner. Over into the corner. Holcomb is fouled, I believe. Foul's going to go against Megan Rumback. That'll be her first. And the second team foul against Tiffin Calvert comes at the 2:05 mark here in the second quarter. Remember, 5 fouls per quarter now. No more per half. I think that led to a lot more competitive ball games last year. Held ball.
Yep, I agree with you.
And a lot quicker, too, honestly.
Just drag those games out.
A lot of times, yeah, once your team's gotten a bonus, they just start hacking.
Yep.
I mean, it still happened a few times, but... Coleman, corner 3. No. I saw the net tickle, and I was like, oh, no. Nope, that one went right underneath of it. 1:37 left here in the second quarter. 23-9. Senecas on top. Chieftains with the possession. Madison Holcomb with it. Into the forecourt now as Sydney Brickner turns it over. Goes out of bounds. Rishti takes it off the inbound. She's got 11 points here tonight. Meyer at the elbow. Out to Rishti for 3. In and out. Meyer grabs the rebound. No good. Bishop now with it. Behind the back dribble. To the paint. Put it up. Put it in. What a move by Olivia Bishop. Woo-hoo-hoo. That was nifty, Connor.
It really was.
It gives Olivia Bishop 8 points here tonight. She's looking for number 9.
She's like, I'm tired of being in the single digits here.
Right? And she got that one to go. Give her 9 points here.
9 of the 12 points.
Carrying the load for the Chieftains here tonight.
Sorry, I just checked in while we were doing work and stuff, and I'm like, whoa, 9 of the 12 points?
The turnover. No, they're going to say a foul. So that one goes against Olivia Bishop. That's her first and the second team foul against the Chieftains here in the second quarter. Under a minute to play, 57.2 seconds left. As Megan Rumback knocks down the first. It'll be her third point of the evening.
I know you don't see it, Nate, but I like the graphic down here. We got the Christmas hat on top of the...
I love it. Greggy showed that one to me before the game. I was like, oh, that's a nice little touch there.
Oh, you just wait, Connie. Next game's going to be way better. I've got my feet sunk in now with things done, so now I get to have the fun.
Oh, nice mid-range shot there by Sydney Brickner. And it's a 10-point ball game. 30 seconds left here in the first half. Alyssa Rishti with it. You're in her junior campaign. The sensational sophomore season. Is she a senior this year? I thought she was a sophomore last year.
Nope, it's her senior year.
Well, she had an incredible junior season. Concepcion, 3 at the buzzer, no good, and that's the end of the first half. Senecas lead 24-14. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back with the halftime show brought to you by Hope in Fostoria. You're watching high school basketball right here on Heart of Ohio Sports.
Welcome to your Legacy Federal Credit Union, your trusted community credit union for over 70 years. We're not just a credit union, we're your personal financial counselor. Your Legacy Federal Credit Union is a full-service financial institution tailoring solutions to your needs. Whether it's your first home or planning for the future, we're here to help you find success. Your Legacy Federal Credit Union, a legacy built on trust, commitment, and community.
Your legacy, your legacy.
We are your neighbors, your sons and daughters. We are learning life and job skills and getting an education. We're proud to serve Ohio. We are your Ohio Army National Guard. Learn more about part-time service at nationalguard.com/OH.
Heart of Ohio Sports gives fans the access they want when they want it. And the athletes get the coverage they deserve. Our broadcasts are free and they always will be. We don't hide behind a paywall.
When my family can't come to the games, they always watch on Heart of Ohio Sports.
For over 150 years, National Machinery in Tiffin has been setting the standard in metal forming technology. Our innovative cold forming machinery is trusted by industries worldwide, from automotive to aerospace. We pride ourselves on delivering top quality products and world-class customer support, ensuring your business runs smoothly. At National Machinery, we're more than just a company. We're your partner in precision, innovation, and success. Visit us online and see how we're shaping the future, one part at a time. Hope in Fostoria is your prevention headquarters. Overseeing CARSA, they lead the fight against substance abuse with impactful campaigns like Parents Who Host Lose the Most, Red Ribbon Week, and the Hidden in Plain Sight display. They also drive the Suicide Prevention Coalition, promoting the 988 Crisis Hotline, mental health awareness, and Max's Miles Suicide Prevention Walk. Hope in Fostoria would like to remind you that mental health and addiction issues do not discriminate, but sometimes people do. Words matter. Stop the stigma. The words we use to describe mental illness and substance use disorders can impact the likelihood that people will seek help and the quality of help they receive. The language used relating to addiction is important. Using the right words helps to decrease stigma. Here are some helpful tips. Talk about substance use disorder as a chronic illness, not a moral failing, and be a leader in reducing stigma and promoting recovery from this disease. Learn more about Hope in Fostoria and reducing stigma at hopeinfostoria.com.
Keep it locked in. You're watching Hoops on Hoos.
At First National Bank of Sycamore, we are a truly local bank that is community-based and community-focused. We are invested in your success, and our team is here to help. First National Bank of Sycamore, banking that just makes sense.
UIS Insurance and Investments, your hometown agency providing a full range of insurance and financial services with a local touch. Contact your homegrown agent Sam Schelt Palm for a professional review today at 419-447-4242, extension 1132.
At Heart of Ohio Sports, it's obvious. The first thing that comes to mind is sports. But we do a lot more than just cover live sporting events.
Go, go, go!
When we want to watch our highlights from last night's game, there's only one place we go, Heart of Ohio Sports.
You're watching high school basketball right here on Heart of Ohio Sports, the pulse of the Buckeye State. Welcome back to Bascom, Ohio. We're live here at Chieftains Gymnasium. Just about ready to start the second half as the Senecas lead the Chieftains 24-14. Tiffin Calvert got out to an early start. Chieftains made a nice little run there at the end of the second quarter to bring this to a 10-point game. But they got a lot of work to do here in the second half, especially on the defensive end. They've got to find a way to shut down Alyssa Rishti. She leads all scorers with 11 points here as we get ready to start this second half. I want to thank our sponsors once again for allowing us to bring this broadcast to you. We want to thank XCARET Mexican Restaurant, Your Legacy Federal Credit Union, Hope and Fostoria, National Machinery, E&R Precision Lighting, Studio Squared, Wagner Flower Shop and Greenhouse, STEINMETZ Signs and Graphic Inc., Mullins Entertainment, First National Bank of Sycamore, UIS Insurance and Investments, Ohio Army National Guard, Art Lessons by Chelsea Mullins, FEASEL'S Frame and Collision, and Linda S. RITZLER Accounting. All proud sponsors right here on Heart of Ohio Sports. Start of the second half. Chieftains have the ball. They trail by 10. And Miley Alt turns it over out of bounds. So it'll go over to the Senecas. Thanks for tuning in here with us on Heart of Ohio Sports. Nate Mullins, Connor Roush, and Greg the Wizard Kinn on the call with you here tonight. Pass under the basket. Senecas work it around the perimeter. Concepcion with it now. Down low for Meyer. Spin move. Off the back of the rim, no good. Olivia Bishop grabs the rebound. Bishop pushes it into the paint, no good. Snyder grabbed the rebound, but the Senecas grab it away. And Kaylee Concepcion throws that one away. Jeff Hammer's got to work on his handles. Unable to secure that one.
I don't believe that. He's trying to protect his precious camera, probably.
And now he's defending himself. Like, I mean, if I didn't have a camera, I would have slam dunked it. I mean, come on.
You know, if he was as cool as he used to be, he'd have the earbuds in right now listening to us.
I mean,
and he'd know that we were dogging on him. Yeah, Jeff, we're talking about you. I'm looking at you right now. What are you gonna do about it? Nothing.
I mean, Coleman for three. Kate Coleman knocks down the three. Her first points of the game. Puts the Senecas on top 27-14. 6:30 left to play here in the third quarter. We'll talk about our keys to the game, brought to you by E&R Precision Lighting. As we start this second half, for Hopewell-Loudon, I think the key for them is on the defensive end of the floor. They've got to find a way to get turnovers, force the Senecas into some mistakes like that one right there, and they need to capitalize on those turnovers. That's going to be the key for the Chieftains. On the defensive end, they've got to find ways to force the Senecas into some mistakes that they're not used to making, you know?
That was pretty cool, Greg.
For Tiffin Calvert, I think tonight, key for them, stay aggressive. I think if they kind of fall into bad habits and just kind of, you know, cruise with a lead, this Chieftains team can sneak up on you. They showed that at the end of the first half. So I think they've got to stay aggressive. That's the key for Tiffin Calvert here tonight. Keys to the game, once again, brought to you by E&R Precision Lighting. So for the Chieftains, stay aggressive on the defensive end of the floor. And for the Senecas, stay aggressive on the offensive end of the floor. Lots of aggression.
So far, there's just been some miscommunication on these passes from Calvert here. Giving more and more opportunities for these Chieftains.
Absolutely. That three-point shot, no good from Miley Alt.
Meyer with the block.
Oh, wow. I don't know how they got that one. A three-point shot off the mark by the Senecas, but Megan Rumback says, let me have that. I know what to do with it. Puts it up and in.
I got this.
A three-point shot off the mark by Olivia Bishop. Turns the ball back over to the Senecas. Alyssa Rishti checking in as Kaylee Concepcion takes a seat. Jeff Moyer has filled me in on a couple of names I was missing from my roster.
Oh, nice.
But now he's got to tell me who number 24 is because I don't have her on my roster either. Oh, Bishop, nice move to the basket. And she lays it up and in.
Unsure what the whistle is for.
Yeah, I'm not sure either.
Figured to not worry about it, Connor. Connor, it's the first basketball game. I gotta bust your chops on there. You gotta get you talking about being rusty and rusty about busting your chops.
That's funny.
And that shot off the mark. Loose ball goes out of bounds. And that one last touched by the Chieftains. So the Senecas get it back. 3:58 left here in the third quarter. 29-18. Senecas on top of the Chieftains. Alyssa Rishti takes the inbound pass. Nice defense there. And Madison Holcomb applying the defensive pressure, but boy, Alyssa Rishti is just so tough.
Playing her game on her court.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever court she's on.
Yeah, she makes herself comfortable wherever she's at. 13 points on the night for Rishti. And she's at the line. Three-point play the old-fashioned way for Alyssa Rishti. Now with 14 points, leading all scorers here tonight. That one off the backboard, no good by Sydney Brickner. Holcomb, now Bishop. And it goes, no, they save it before it goes out of bounds.
Say they had Snyder open in the paint.
Foul is on Carly Meyer, her first. And the first team foul against Tiffin Calvert comes at the 3:08 mark here in the third. Paul Shoemaker chiming in, helping me out with another roster.
What's you got for us? What's you got for us?
It is Maya Steyer, number 24. Make sure she gets her credit where credit is due. Oh, look at that. The bank is open here in Bascom on a Thursday night. Carson Snyder gets that one to go. You know, I think a lot of players forget about that square, Connor. But when I was first taught basketball, that was my favorite thing, was just to aim for the square, because it felt like every time it hit the square, it went in. Like,
right.
I don't know why. It was a thing. Aim for the square. Now they're just trying to get it to like that raindrop, just to go down straight into the bucket. You know, they want that where the net doesn't even move, you know? And it's like, I don't know. Maybe I'm just old school, but I love those bank shots, man.
You always got to appreciate them.
Absolutely. Timeout on the floor called by, was it Calvert? Hopewell-Loudon? Well,
one of them.
Regardless, it's brought to you by First National Bank of Sycamore. Make sure you check out our fan poll on Instagram, folks. As last I checked, Senecas were leading pretty handily in that fan poll.
They will pull it up at the end of the game. Is that what you said?
That's exactly what we said. We'll see where we're at right now. As of now, 16 responses, and it's 75% Calvert. So, Chieftains fans, if you're watching this broadcast, get over there to our Instagram page. Cast your vote for your favorite team. It's not who you think's going to win. It's just who's your favorite team. That's all it is. It's a fan poll.
Yeah, but you always think your favorite team's going to win.
That's right. That's why it's a fan poll.
Rishti with the floater there.
But our fan poll brought to you by UIS Insurance and Investments. Bishop, that one no good. Goes out of bounds off the Senecas. Olivia Bishop. That one's stolen away.
Oh, come on.
Oh, what a beautiful play under the basket. And Bishop grabs the loose ball for the Chieftains. What a nice move there by Madison Holcomb. And the Chieftains draw to within 11. It's 34-23. 1:52 left here in the third quarter. This timeout brought to you by First National Bank of Sycamore. Connor, if you had to look over there at that Hopewell-Loudon student section, and we look over here at the Calvert student section, who do you think would be the fan of the game today? Because this is a new thing we're trying to do here, and not a whole lot of action going on with these student sections, you know? I feel like they need to be a little bit more lively. You know what I'm saying?
Tonight's is a little
laid back.
Yeah.
There's a very laid back atmosphere here tonight. Everybody's pretty chill.
Early in the season, you know how it is.
But we do have a fan of the game now brought to you by STEINMETZ Signs and Graphic Inc. So, folks, when you're at these games, remember that, because we're looking for those that stand out. You know what I'm talking about? The ones that dress up, the ones that
look like
play
Macho
the
Man,
part.
Randy Savage, and
yeah, the ones that play the part. They put the fan and fanatic. You know what I mean? But our fan of the game brought to you by STEINMETZ Signs and Graphic Inc. And stick around for the post-game show, where we will have our defensive player of the game and the player of the game. That one's stolen away by the Chieftains. Hopewell-Loudon starting to pick it up on the defensive end.
yeah, there's been a few times throughout this one where it looked like Calvert was starting to run away with it. Then it looked back up, and they're back within 10 or so.
Yeah.
Keeping this one close.
Sydney Brickner, nice move to the basket, and it's a 9-point ball game now, 35-25 or 34-25. Rishti had it poked away, gets it back, now throws it off the Chieftains and out of bounds. Senecas will get the ball back, 44.2 seconds left.
Wait a minute.
Here in the third quarter.
She throws it off the Chieftains and goes out of bounds. Didn't I see a guy get flagged for that in the Browns game?
That's right.
A little toss for the football. Soft.
Those are some wild shoes, Nate.
Greggy, is that Lou Holtz? I thought Ryan Day was looking for him.
Where's Lou Holtz? I want to know where Lou Holtz is.
This is a tough football team.
Oh. I didn't hear him yelling for Lou Holtz at the Michigan game.
We better not. I don't want to. It's still a little too soon. for some Buckeye fans out there. I know it's too soon for me, man. That's ugh.
Sorry, imagine being an Irish fan and everybody talks like Notre Dame's not even in the playoffs. Like,
They're in the playoffs? You guys made it?
Georgia's gonna be the team. I'm like, hold on a minute here.
Oh, what a move! Unable to finish at the basket. And it stays with the Chieftains. 31.5 seconds left. Under the basket, nice find. And Madison Holcomb, now with 6 points for the Chieftains, brings it to within an 8-point game. Rishti to the paint, up with the shot, off the glass.
What a beautiful
Did you see that move to the left and then laid it up with the right?
Oh, yeah.
Whew. Holcomb shot no good, but fouled on the shot by Maya Steyer.
That one just bounces out.
And Holcomb unable to get the first one to go. But she got the second one. And it's a 9-point game, 37-28. And that's going to do it for the third quarter here in Bascom. Senecas lead 37-28. We'll step aside, take a timeout. We'll be back. You're watching Heart of Ohio Sports. STEINMETZ Signs and Graphic Ink is here for all of your printing and design needs. From reunions to small events, to business apparel and even vehicle lettering, they've got you covered. They make the gear that you make your memories in. STEINMETZ Signs and Graphic Ink. You're watching high school basketball right here on Heart of Ohio Sports, the pulse of the Buckeye State. And we're back here in Bascom, Ohio. Live from Chieftains Gymnasium. Nate Mullins, Connor Roush, and Greg the Wizard Kinn on the call with you here tonight for this SBC River Rivalry matchup, a backyard brawl between these two familiar foes. We start the fourth quarter of action. Tiffin Calvert leading 37-28. And they have the possession to start this fourth quarter.
I put this one away. They played a solid game all the way through this one so far.
Third quarter, Chieftains really started to show some resiliency, especially on the defensive end. Rishti, nice move into the paint, but loses it. Bishop with the steal. Driving into the paint, put it up, put it in, and draws the foul. Olivia Bishop. What a move. Foul is on Megan Rumback. That'll be her second foul. And the first team foul against Tiffin Calvert comes at the 7:31 here in the fourth quarter. And Bishop's free throw is off the mark. She has 13 points here tonight, leading the way for the Chieftains. Run back down low for Meyer, had it poked away. Carson Snyder with the poke away.
You don't hear very many girls named Carson.
Yeah.
You keep saying that, and I'm
But
like,
it's
huh?
cool because it's spelled S-Y-N at the end, so I think that's kind of cool.
Oh, like Carson.
Yeah.
Not Carson.
I had a buddy who was named Carson. His
I was like, I hope there's more to that story.
Well, I was like trying to think of how I want to set this up. Because he asked his dad, he's like, Dad, how'd you come up with my name? And he's like, well, we're on the way to the hospital and didn't quite make it.
So you were born in the car, son?
You were born in the car, son.
Oh, my God. Yeah.
That's why my name was almost Casino Riverboat, son.
What a move by Olivia Bishop. Drives it. And Alyssa Rishti unable to finish at the basket. Bishop with another rebound. Drives it. Hands it off. And that one fumbled out of bounds by Miley Alt. We got a matchup here, folks. It's a 5-point ball game.
Yeah, wow.
6:30 to play. And this matchup to watch here tonight is between Alyssa Rishti and Olivia Bishop. I mean, this is one heck of a matchup. And Bishop just grabs the steal there for the Chieftains. Miley Alt unable to get that jumper to go. Concepcion stolen from behind, but that's going to be a backcourt as she gained possession before she crossed the timeline.
Oh, that's tough.
That's such a tough call.
Oh, yeah, those kind of things are so, like, ticky-tacky right on the edge of, like, it's so close.
5-point game. That one poked away. Concepcion gets it. Floater along the baseline. In and out. And Olivia Bishop with the rebound. Chieftains have it. They trail by 5. Bishop draws the double team. Now rolls away from it. Had that one poked away. And it goes out of bounds. Last touched by Tiffin Calvert. Timeout on the floor called by the Chieftains. This timeout brought to you by First National Bank of Sycamore. Gives me time to tell you about our friends at E&R Precision Lighting. Brighten every celebration with Trim Light by E&R Precision Lighting. This permanent programmable LED lighting system lets you showcase stunning holiday or event lighting all year round. It's energy efficient, barely visible during the day, and built to last for decades with minimal maintenance. Plus, it comes with a lifetime product warranty. Say goodbye to hanging temporary lights. E&R Precision Lighting has you covered with Trim Light. Once again, they are sponsor of our Keys to the Game. And they're going to be doing some work on our front window at the studio.
Nice.
Decking us out with some Trim Light.
I decked their logo out with some trim lights.
I've seen that. It looks pretty cool.
That's pretty sweet.
It's only fitting.
Greggy is the logo doctor. I swear. If you have a bad logo, and there's a lot of them out there, folks. I'm just telling you, there's a lot of people that you don't even realize your logo's bad until you try to use it on other things, and then you're like, why is it all blurry? Why is it all digitally? Well,
in the world, what's going on?
You need to visit the logo doctor.
You just need some wizard.
Got to get some wizard on it. The timeout brought to you by First National Bank of Sycamore.
Rishti with 18 points and Bishop with 15.
That's the matchup to watch here, folks. 5-point ball game. 5:39 left to play. Holcomb had it stolen away by Concepcion. That's going to be a travel. Oh. No.
See the official just staring right at Coach Suter.
I mean,
wow,
here's
a
the
long
thing.
stare.
He has a short fuse, man. He wasn't having any of it. That was one of the longest stares I've ever seen from an official. Greggy, I don't even think I got a stare like that when I was in youth football.
Oh, my God. I don't know about that.
No, I just got yelled at.
That's all I was going to say.
Why is that guy throwing his clipboard? What the heck?
Terrible. Terrible.
These are kids.
These are children.
Children. Set an example.
Yeah.
That one's stolen away and stolen back by Megan Rumback. Concepcion with it. Driving. Baseline, puts up the shot. No, fouled on the shot. And I think they're going to get Carson Snyder on that one. No, they got Olivia Bishop. That'll be her second. And the third team foul on the Chieftains comes at the 4:50 mark, so they got to be careful here.
And still a lot of quarter left.
Yeah.
Figure it getting tight like this, we're down to like the final minute or so.
Yeah. Haley Concepcion unable to hit the first. She's got another one coming. Did you see this? Yeah. You see Madison Holcomb trying not to get the lane violation? Senecas work it around. Rishti with it. Draws the double team. Splits it. And timeout. Aaron Sheets takes the timeout. We'll keep it right here for this First National Bank of Sycamore timeout. It's that time of year, folks. You start thinking about taxes and you're like, I don't even want to think about it. Well, don't even worry about it. Just trust our friends at Linda S. Ritzler Accounting. They're the experts, folks. There's a reason why. I mean, you just trust all your financial stuff to the experts. From personal taxes to business bookkeeping, Linda S. Ritzler Accounting provides reliable, professional service tailored to your needs. With years of experience and a commitment to accuracy, they make managing your finances stress-free. For accounting you can count on, choose Linda S. Ritzler Accounting.
For accounting you can count on. That's good stuff.
Thank all of our sponsors here on Heart of Ohio Sports. Thanks to Your Legacy Federal Credit Union, Hope in Fostoria, XCARET Mexican Restaurant, National Machinery, E&R Precision Lighting, Studio Squared, Wagner Flower Shop and Greenhouse, STEINMETZ Signs and Graphic Inc., Mullins Entertainment, First National Bank of Sycamore, UIS Insurance and Investments, the Ohio Army National Guard, Art Lessons by Chelsea Mullins, FEASEL'S Frame and Collision, and Linda S. Ritzler Accounting. All proud sponsors right here on Heart of Ohio Sports. And folks, this is just the start of it, so if you want to get on board, we still got plenty of basketball left here in the broadcast schedule. 15 games left. If you want to get on board, hit us up. Go to the website. You can find the sponsor tab there, and you can find out more about how to sponsor, or just send us a message on Facebook or send us an email, hoosbroadcasting@gmail.com. Get on board with the winning team. Carly Meyer puts that one up off the glass and puts it in.
After like 11 passes.
Yeah.
Good ball movement. That's what a coach wants to see.
Riley Alt in the corner, no good. And a rebound grab by Rishti. Alyssa Rishti pushes it into the paint. Puts it up off the glass, puts it in, and draws the foul. One goes on Madison Holcomb. That's her first. The fourth team foul against the Chieftains comes at the 3:59 mark here. So they're going to have to be careful the rest of this one. You don't want to start putting them at the free throw line. Senecas are very efficient at the free throw line.
So, yeah, that's a good way to lose that lead that you just, or to lose all those points you just clawed back to get the game close again. Put them at the line, it's over.
That's right. Senecas with 5 straight here. Stretch it back out to a 10-point lead. Stolen away by Rishti. Driving, put it up, put it in. Alyssa Rishti lays it up and in. Senecas back up by 12. And just like that, folks, it was a 5-point ball game.
Yeah.
That's how quick this Tiffin Calvert offense comes at you. Foul on the floor. It's going to go against Tiffin Calvert's Kate Coleman called on the foul. I think you're all trying to figure out what happened.
That's funny.
Olivia Bishop works it over. And Sydney Brickner's shot off the mark. 3:07 left to play. Senecas with the basketball, leading by 12. Megan Rumback over to Kaylee Concepcion. Mid-range jumper, no good. Rebound grabbed by Olivia Bishop. Stolen away by Rishti.
She's like, I'll take that.
The confidence she plays with. Look at that pass under the basket. And foul.
You know, the one thing I've noticed about this Calvert team is all of them are playing so calm.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Very under composure.
I mean, just like how volleyball was. It just transitioned right into basketball, too.
That's a good point. Rishti unable to convert on the first.
And that's 5 fouls on Hopewell now, and they...
So that puts them in the bonus with the next foul. Carson Snyder puts that one up off the glass and puts it in. Lead back to 11. That one's stolen away. Bishop for three, off the mark. Rishti had it stolen away by Holcomb. Now Bishop gives it off to Miley Alt, back to Bishop for three, and that's good. Olivia Bishop back to an 8-point ball game. 1:46 left to play. Bishop now with 18 points. Timeout on the floor, brought to you by First National Bank of Sycamore.
So
just a little bit of time left here. Yep, go ahead.
So Olivia has a twin sister. I can't remember what her name is, sorry. But
sitting down here on the bench?
Ariana Bishop, yes. Obviously, she's not suited up tonight. Unsure what her injury is, but two teammates that were together at birth, you know, giving some advice there on the bench.
Mm-hmm. Bishop comes into this one averaging 11.8 points per game through the first 5 games. Shooting just under 20% from three. Right around 40% from the floor. Leading the team with 36 rebounds, averaging about 7 rebounds per game. That's good.
You like it. You like it.
I love it. Stolen away, poked away, out of bounds. Last touch by Hopewell-Loudon. 1:38 left to play. Kate Coleman looking to inbound. Kaylee Concepcion with it now. Run back over to Coleman, and that was going to be a foul on the Chieftains. Miley Alt called for the foul. That'll be her 4th foul. That'll send Megan Rumback to the line. Rumback with 5 points here tonight. Make it 6. Once again, stick around for the postgame show, brought to you by Your Legacy Federal Credit Union. Rishti with the rebound, put it up and put it in. Once again, remind you all instant replays tonight, brought to you by National Machinery. That one off the backboard, no good. Senecas grab the rebound, push it down the floor. And a foul goes against the Chieftains. That's going to go against Madison Holcomb. Her second foul. Puts Kate Coleman at the free throw line. I don't know. We got some fans down here that are cheering a little bit more than normal. Got a little fan section going on over here for Calvert. Free throw off the mark. Rishti grabs the rebound, stolen away by Bishop. Olivia Bishop driving, put it up, put it in. Down to 10 points, 49-39. Rishti, full court pass. Carly Meyer onto the basket for run back. Now out to Concepcion. The Senecas just playing keep away at this point. And a foul called on Bishop. Olivia Bishop with 20 points here tonight, leading the way for the Chieftains. More than half of the points for Hopewell-Loudon. Whereas her counterpart, Alyssa Rishti, at the free throw line now looking for points number 27 and 28 here. And she gets the first one to go. It's been a great matchup between these two. And Rishti caps it off with 28 points here tonight. And that one swatted away. And Rishti with the steal. Driving, put it up, put it in. Give her 30. You see her look right up at the scoreboard like she knew that was,
Yep.
She knew. I'm not putting my cap on my night at 8:28. No, I don't like that number. And with 2 seconds left, that'll be the end of the ball game. Your final score, Senecas 53, Chieftains 39. We'll step aside, take a timeout. Don't go anywhere though, folks. We got the postgame show coming up next, brought to you by Your Legacy Federal Credit Union. And we'll have our player of the game coming up next. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. You're watching Heart of Ohio Sports.
Welcome to Your Legacy Federal Credit Union, your trusted community credit union for over 70 years. We're not just a credit union, we're your personal financial counselor. Your Legacy Federal Credit Union is a full-service financial institution tailoring solutions to your needs. Whether it's your first home or planning for the future, we're here to help you find success. Your Legacy Federal Credit Union, a legacy built on trust, commitment, and community.
Your legacy, your legacy.
Heart of Ohio Sports gives fans the access they want when they want it. And the athletes get the coverage they deserve. Our broadcasts are free, and they always will be. We don't hide behind a paywall.
When my family can't come to the games, they always watch on Heart of Ohio Sports.
For over 150 years, National Machinery in Tiffin has been setting the standard in metal forming technology. Our innovative cold forming machinery is trusted by industries worldwide, from automotive to aerospace. We pride ourselves on delivering top quality products and world-class customer support, ensuring your business runs smoothly. At National Machinery, we're more than just a company. We're your partner in precision, innovation, and success. Visit us online and see how we're shaping the future, one part at a time. Hope and Fostoria is your prevention headquarters. Overseeing CARSA, they lead the fight against substance abuse with impactful campaigns like Parents Who Host Lose the Most, Red Ribbon Week, and the Hidden in Plain Sight display. They also drive the Suicide Prevention Coalition, promoting the 988 Crisis Hotline, mental health awareness, and Max's Miles Suicide Prevention Walk. Hope and Fostoria would like to remind you that mental health and addiction issues do not discriminate, but sometimes people do. Words matter. Stop the stigma. The words we use to describe mental illness and substance use disorders can impact the likelihood that people will seek help and the quality of help they receive. The language used relating to addiction is important. Using the right words helps to decrease stigma. Here are some helpful tips. Talk about substance use disorder as a chronic illness, not a moral failing, and be a leader in reducing stigma and promoting recovery from this disease. Learn more about Hope and Fostoria and reducing stigma at hopeandfostoria.com.
Keep it locked in. You're watching Hoops on Hoos.
Want to take your marketing plan to the next level? Let's talk. Shoot us an email at hoosbroadcasting@gmail.com.
UIS Insurance and Investments, your hometown agency providing a full range of insurance and financial services with a local touch. Contact your homegrown agent Sam Shout Palm for a professional review today at 419-447-4242, extension 1132.
At Heart of Ohio Sports, it's obvious. The first thing that comes to mind is sports. But we do a lot more than just cover live sporting events.
Go, go, go!
When we want to watch our highlights from last night's game, there's only one place we go, Heart of Ohio Sports.
You're watching high school basketball right here on Heart of Ohio Sports, the pulse of the Buckeye State.
For over 150 years, National Machinery in Tiffin has been setting the standard in metal forming technology. Our innovative cold forming machinery is trusted by industries worldwide, from automotive to aerospace. We pride ourselves on delivering top quality products and world-class customer support, ensuring your business runs smoothly. At National Machinery, we're more than just a company. We're your partner in precision, innovation, and success. Visit us online and see how we're shaping the future one part at a time.
Keep it locked in. You're watching Hoops on Hoos.
Heart of Ohio Sports is owned by Mullins Entertainment and located inside Studio Squared in downtown Tiffin. The space features a state-of-the-art podcast studio, open for public use. Building a platform for creators is one of our top priorities.
UIS Insurance and Investments, your hometown agency providing a full range of insurance and financial services with a local touch. Contact your local homegrown agent Jeff Leopold for a professional review today at 419-447-4242, extension 1144.
We connect fans to the action like no one else can. As a business in today's market, you got to stay ahead of the game. And what better way than to get on board with the fastest growing brand in media today? I mean, you can take it from me, or you can just listen to them.
When when recruiters want to see our game film, we tell them they can watch it on Heart of Ohio Sports.
You're watching high school basketball right here on Heart of Ohio Sports, the pulse of the Buckeye State.
Welcome back here in Bascom, Ohio. We are live in Chieftains Gymnasium with the postgame show brought to you by Your Legacy Federal Credit Union. We have our player of the game, Alyssa Rishti. Welcome back.
Thank you.
To the winner's circle.
Thank you.
So let's talk about this one. All right. Come into this one only having 2 games under your belt. Mm-hmm. Now, obviously golf season's in the rearview mirror, but how much does it take, how many games does it take for you to really start getting into your flow? Because, I mean, you put up 30 tonight, so you had been feeling yourself pretty good, right?
I still need a little bit. My shooting's pretty terrible right now, but I'll get there. Hopefully, like 5 games. Hopefully. Like the 5th game, I should be okay.
So, I mean, you still got work to do. So you're saying you could score 50? Is that what you're saying?
I don't know if I go that far, but maybe I can make some threes. That would be helpful.
Right. I hear you.
Yeah.
But no, you did a lot of things. Honestly, your 3-pointers weren't falling, but everything else was. It felt like you kind of realized early in the game that, hey, 3-pointers not there. Let's move the game inside the arc, and let's figure out a way to make the impact inside the arc. And you did a great job tonight. Talk about your teammates and how they kind of fed you in certain situations, because I feel like you are kind of the pace setter for this offense, but tonight your teammates got you some good looks.
Yeah. Like our posts, they're always drawing people. Like sometimes it would be like in the years I've played past, it's like the post girls can just leave their girls and guard me, but our posts, they need to stick on them. So it's like I can go, and then they steal too, and that's like, okay, now I'm like wide open. So like Carly and Megan, it's very nice down there.
You guys have a very good chemistry going right now. This team looks like you're starting to gain some momentum now. And obviously you got the 1 loss, but I think with the early season, the jitters, you want to get that stuff out of the way early. You don't want to be undefeated 5, 6, 7 games into the season. So it's kind of a good thing taking that loss early, because now you can just focus on what you got to improve and just try to get better every single game. Now, what is the goals for this team this year? What, obviously with the regional run last year, right all the way to the districts, what are the goals that you've set this year for your team?
We want to win a league title, because I don't know if we ever have, and if we have, it's been like 50 years. But our league is really good, so that's our main goal. And then we're always like, okay, let's make it to state. Like we can do it, because we're D7 now, so let's go. But that's like one of our goals.
Okay, so there you go.
Yeah.
Those are some lofty goals, but hey, honestly, you got to set your goals high if you want to. I always say perfection is not attainable, but if you aim for it, you'll achieve excellence. Right?
Yeah, that's a good one.
That's the way you got to do it. So when it comes down to it, these two teams, every time you guys play each other, it feels like there's a rivalry that I just can't put into words. It got down to a 5-point ball game at one point there in the 4th quarter. What was being said in the huddle?
Oh, we're down 5. Like we can't go, oh, we're up 5. Like let's slow it down. Like we're down 5. We need to keep going, keep the pedal like down. You know.
I felt like that was the reaction when you came out of that timeout. It was like for 7 straight points to take that 12-point lead again, and it was like right back to just playing your game. It felt like you guys. You ladies were very composed tonight. Talk about just that composure that you play with. Does it kind of rub off on your teammates? Because I feel like you kind of have this, I don't want to call it nonchalant, because it's not, but you almost have this like, you play with a joy that I don't see very often. You're always smiling. You're bringing the ball up. You have this like swagger that not a lot of people have. Now, is that just rubbing off on your teammates? Because I see it a lot with everybody else now.
I think a lot has to do with how close we are as a team. Like last year, we didn't really, like we were all together, all 5 starters, we were all together. So we didn't really lose much. So we were just joking out there. Like Carly just breaks a layup. We're like, let's go, Carly. And she's like, okay, come on. Like we don't take it personally.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. So I mistakenly thought this was your junior year as we were starting this broadcast, and Connor corrected me. He said, no, this is her senior year. So talk about your senior year. My last question here. Talk about just your senior year, the leadership role you've taken this year, and just how much it means to you to try to finish this senior year strong.
Like last year, I'm trying to work on my attitude because it gets a little bad sometimes. So that's like my main problem right now that I'm working on is my attitude with my teammates and stuff. Just staying positive out there even when it's hard, and just like that's kind of my thing as a senior. I'm like, okay, Alyssa, like everyone's looking at you. You need to step up. So.
Yeah. And they are all looking at you, including everybody in the stands tonight. 30 points on the scoreboard, lighting it up. As I was talking to you before we got on the air, I watched you as you're walking back. After you scored that 30th point, your eyes went straight up to the scoreboard. I knew you were looking for that last two. Just talk about that. I mean, I thought 28 was where your night was capped, but you scoreboard peaking a little bit tonight.
Well, no, before the game, their student section's like talking to me. They're like, oh, you can't do 30, you can't do 30. So I was like, okay, watch. And I was like,
oh, I love it. I love it.
So
there you go. You fueled the fire for Alyssa Rishti tonight.
They're like, oh, you can't get 30. Get 30. And I'm like, I'll try.
Well, I mean, you did. You put it up. Yeah. So what a ball game here tonight.
Thank you.
Outstanding accomplishment. Outstanding ball game here tonight for you guys. Next, what's the next game coming up?
St. Mary's.
St. Mary's?
Yeah.
All right. Is that a home one?
No, it's away.
Oh. Well, there you go. Calvert faithful, if you're watching this, make the trip over. Support the girls for the St. Mary's game. But thank you once again, Alyssa, for your time. Appreciate you. Absolutely. Alyssa Rishti, our player of the game, also defensive player of the game tonight. I had to give it up to Megan Rumback because, I mean, she had an outstanding game tonight. That's a new segment we're doing now. The defensive player of the game, I feel like there's so many different facets to a basketball game, and every time we give it to the player of the game, it always feels like it's whoever has the most points, you know? I wanted to do the defensive player of the game because I feel like there's some girls out there some athletes that really put in a lot of effort into these games. They don't get the recognition they deserve. So the defensive player of the game tonight, Megan Rumback, outstanding job tonight, especially on the boards, doing a great job on the offensive rebounds. So once again, defensive player of the game, Megan Rumback, our Heart of Ohio Sports player of the game, Alyssa Rishti, 30 points here tonight. All right, folks, that's going to do it for Greg Kinn.
I was going to say, let's see here.
Oh, yeah, we got a fan poll. I've got to check on our fan poll.
Well, we got to find a fan down here still, too.
Okay.
All right. I mean, no, most of them left now, so Connor should have got one earlier. Good job, Connor.
That's all right. That's all right. Hey, I like guy over here with the swimming trunks on. Who wears swimming trunks to a basketball game when it's 18 degrees outside? That's a fan right there.
It's a true fan.
He is a fan.
Man.
All right, once again, our fan of the game brought to you by STEINMETZ Signs and Graphic Inc. Our fan poll, folks, you can find this every time we have a game. Go on our Instagram account. Follow us on Instagram. It's Heart of Ohio Sports on Instagram. If you follow us, vote on the fan poll. Once again, it's not who you think is going to win. It's who's your favorite team. That's it. That's all we're trying to figure out. Who has the most support behind their team for these games? So, once again, our fan poll brought to you by UIS Insurance and Investments. Tonight, I think it was 75% Calvert, 25% Hopewell-Loudon.
Trying to get it put together here.
I believe that was the final score.
There we go. I know
the final tally, I should say.
You sent it over here to me, and I lost it for a second. There we go. There we go. We got this, and one more thing.
But we had 16 votes for our fan poll, and taking the win tonight was Tiffin Calvert, 75% to 25%. Once again, fan poll on Instagram. Make sure you give us a follow.
See about to show it here. The fan poll.
Brought to you by UIS Insurance and Investments. Another one of our proud sponsors here at Heart of Ohio Sports, your hometown agency providing a full range of insurance and financial needs with a local touch. Contact your homegrown agent, Sam Schelt Palm, for a professional review today. UIS Insurance and Investments, guiding your future, securing your success.
So yeah, like you said, Nate, 75% of the fans, they were cheering for the blue and white tonight.
And I'll tell you, the blue and white gave them something to cheer for here tonight, Greg.
Absolutely. Outstanding
performance by the Senecas. Final score, 53-39. Tiffin Calvert takes care of business on the road here in Bascom. All right, guys, any final thoughts here from you, Greg?
See, I don't think I'm trying to make sure we covered everything here tonight. Another great way to start the basketball season. Like we talked about right at the start, I said we watched them finish strong at the end of last season. You see them start strong here again. It's like they didn't even skip a beat.
That's right. Well, folks, we have 3 games coming to you next week right here on Heart of Ohio Sports. Tune in next Tuesday as we'll bring you the Tiffin Columbian versus Fremont Ross girls basketball game live from Tiffin Columbian Gymnasium. That's right. We're starting out our broadcast season with 2 straight girls basketball games. What? Don't say we don't support the girls. Don't say we don't support the ladies around here. That's all I'm saying. I know a certain other local media is only doing 1 game, so I'm just saying. Don't be pointing fingers around here. But, yeah, once again, Thursday will be a rematch of this game, but on the boys' side, as the Tiffin Calvert Senecas will host the Hopewell-Loudon Chieftains. That game comes to you live from Seneca's Gymnasium. And then on Saturday, we'll come to you live from Tiffin Columbian Gymnasium once again, as the Columbian Tornadoes will face the Findlay Trojans, right? Is it Findlay Trojans?
I think that's who it is,
yeah. So we will bring you that game live and paywall free right here on Heart of Ohio Sports once again next Saturday. 3 games next week, and that'll be the rest of our broadcast schedule for 2024. And then we'll take a little sabbatical, and we'll be back for after the start of the year. But once again, your final score here today, Tiffin Calvert 53, Hopewell-Loudon 39. For Connor Roush and Greg the Wizard Kinn, I'm Nate Mullins signing off. Thanks for tuning in here on the postgame show brought to you by Your Legacy Federal Credit Union. You've been watching Heart of Ohio Sports. Have a great night, everybody.